Alrighty. Hey, Kirk and Diane. I want to show you what I was talking about in terms of when you search roofing Westchester, PA, how you guys pop up really well on the Google local listing, like the three companies with the map. But the first company to pop up organically is William Penn. And then I'm going to show you what they're doing and then essentially like what you guys could do to pop up before them. And so I'll just get right into it. So if I do a quick Google search here and I do roofing Westchester, PA, around 200 people on average search this each month, which I can show you more details on that later. But big thing I want to go into is we have these companies here. They're the first companies that pop up. These companies are running local service ads. Local service ads, it's pretty much you pay per lead. Leads come in, you can accept them or deny them. Let me see if you guys do this. Okay, looks like you don't do that. That's a very easy thing to set up if you'd be interested. It's always nice to be, at least have the opportunity to be one of the first people to be up here. And then we have what's that? Cityscapes Roofs. They're running an ad. This is just a Google search ad. A minimum $60,000 job. They should probably just be targeting commercial roofs at that point. But okay. And then we have this. They're also running an ad here in the local map pack. And then we have you guys as the first organic company in the local map pack, which is incredible. A lot of people, click on the website, and if they're on their phones, they can call you right from there. So that's phenomenal. But then if we go down, so actually, let me back up real quick. There's a percentage of people when they search roofing in Westchester or roofing near me or whatever it might be. Percentage of people click on whichever the first ones are up here. Percentage of people do click on this ad right here. A percentage of people click on one of the companies in here. But what we find is there's 30% of people on average skip all of that because there's that 30% they don't want to deal with ads. And they don't want to do anything here. They just want to go to the first company that pops up organically in the search results. And that's where William Penn Roofing, I don't even believe they're local. I'm not very familiar with them, to be honest. And Kirk, I know you mentioned you're not either. But they're popping up here as the first result. So they're getting 30% of these total searches, and there's around 200 people searching this per month. So, and they're probably getting even more than that, and which I'll get into as well. So what we can do is we can click on this link and see where it goes, right? So when we click on this link, we actually do not go to William Penn Roofing homepage. I'll show you real quickly. I'll copy this. But now we're on their homepage. They're Doylestown Roofers, right? But if we go back to this page, they have it set up in a way where all they talk about on this page is roofers in Westchester. If we search on this page, you can see this little search bar. I'm searching words on the page. They have the word roofing 81 times on this page. They have the word roofer 17 times on this page. And they have the word Westchester 50 times on this page. They have the word Chester, sorry, got hiccups. Word Chester 54 times on this page, right? So what they've done is they very, very intentionally are popping up for when people search roofing Westchester, PA. And they do that by building out a page just like this and having quite a bit of content on this page. Now, for this content, what Google typically looks for is anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 words of content based on the competition. So William Penn, we could probably copy all of these words and figure out how many words there actually are. But based on what I can see, it looks like they're probably it's between 1,000 and 2,000. So in order to beat them for when people search roofing Westchester, PA, the first thing we would want to do is actually build out a page for you where all you talk about is roofing in Westchester. So I'm going to pull you guys up real quick. We're going to go to your website. Okay, great. So your website's really, really nice. Whoever did this, it's great. Nothing should be changed in regards to this. But what you should, and I'll give you an example of a client of mine. What you should have is you should have a page where, just talking about Westchester Roofing. Here's a company that I've worked with quite a bit. And what you can see is they have service areas, and then under service areas, they have all the counties that they service. But if you click on one of these counties, let's use Lancaster County as an example, what you'll find is if you scroll down, you see they talk about roofing in Lancaster County on this page, but then it goes even deeper. They have a whole page, if you click Lancaster City, they have a whole page where we talk about roofing in Lancaster City, which is a city within Lancaster County. And so when you go to Google and you search roofing Lancaster, PA, you can see the reason Joyland is they're the number one right here, right? They're the number one company right here. So they're getting about 30% of the total traffic for roofing searches in Lancaster. So I brought that up to show that really what we would need to do is build out some web pages saying all the counties that you service. And then within each county, we would want to choose the areas that you want to do business in the most. There's kind of two ways to look at it. The areas that you want to do business in the most, and also the areas where people are searching for roofing services in the most, which a lot of times what I find with my clients is like those two things coincide. A lot of times the areas you want to do business in are, sometimes they're wealthier areas, just nicer houses, maybe out of the city. But also there's a lot of people, searching for services in those areas. So we would want to kind of structure it that way. We have pages for the counties that you service. And then within each county, we would choose, which pages we build, which right off the bat, Westchester Roofing is an obvious one, but there's probably other cities that we could also talk about, which if you guys are interested in meeting with me, we could set up a conversation where we would go in more depth. But what I can show you kind of to take this on a deeper level, if you're still watching at this point, I could pull up a tool to actually show you how much web traffic you are organically getting to your website right now. And the way I can do this is I can copy your URL right here, and then I can paste it into this tool. And this tool shows me that you're getting around 120 people per month going to your website organically. You have 408 keywords that are at least like registered on your website. And these are kind of the keywords. Front entry doors, Westchester, PA. You're the third company to pop up when people search that. Age, Davis and Son, of course. Anything Davis and Son, I'm not too worried about. That's, you should actually Davis and Son, unless there's another company that you know of in the area that's Davis and Son, you guys are actually the 10th company to pop up for that. So that would be a big one I'd want to change if that's the case, but there might be another company or something for that. These are other things. So these are all the things that people search to find you. And this position right here is 1 through 10. 1 through 10 means you're on the first page. But if you're 1, it means you're the first spot on the first page. If you're 10, you're the last spot on the first page. So replacement windows, Westchester, PA, you're the 10th spot on the first page. You got some others. So it looks like you guys have invested in some SEO. But if let's say roofing is a big focus, it seems like it would be because you have it licensed roofers. I'd imagine, and it's very high profit. It's, fast turnaround with those projects. So anyways, if roofing is a focus, we would want to completely rehaul your SEO. We can keep what's there and what has already ranked. It looks like a lot of Windows stuff was a big focus for some reason. But what I would want to do is come in and choose all of your service areas and build out pages and rank pages for your roofing services in your service areas. And I guess one last thing we could do to take it to a deeper level is we could take William Penn's Westchester page and see how much traffic they're getting from this, because they're probably getting a lot of actual jobs on the calendar, a lot of leads from this as well. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah. 214 people going to their site just from their Westchester roofing page. If we click on keywords, they're doing it well. But it's actually not competitive if we'd want to beat them. So roofing Westchester, PA, roofer Westchester, PA, roofers Westchester, PA, all these keywords, you can see 200 people a month search roofing Westchester, PA, 60 people a month search roofer Westchester, PA, and I can actually sort by volume to see what searched the most. Those are a bunch of other terms. Roofing installation near me. Roofers, Westchester, PA. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff here. So I would build out a whole strategy around these keywords for Westchester roofing. We'd build a page, we'd rank for those keywords. So when people search them, you're popping up. And then the same thing would need to happen for roofing or all your other services in each service area or whatever, you're focused on the most. So if you're interested in working with me potentially, or at least having a deeper conversation with me, I'd be happy to show you what opportunities there are with all of your services and service areas. We could set up a call. It would be a 45-minute call where I just kind of get a deep understanding of what services you'd want to focus on, what service areas you want to focus on, and just general growth goals. After that call, I would put together an entire plan for you guys. We'd review that plan together. If you like it, then we're good to go. I would just send over an agreement. We'd get things started, and we'd go from there. So just let me know if you want to set up that call with me, and I'd be happy to help out as much as possible.